In this video, we're going to install and configure the Metamask Chrome extension. We're going to use this extension to interact not only with the Ethereum network, but it's also going to be used by different applications that we create as kind of a portal for our users to send money or store data or do whatever else we require. So let's walk through the installation process. And so what I'm going to do is stop my share here and then share the Chrome DevTools here, or the Chrome browser. All right, so I'm inside of the browser, and right now you really need to be running Chrome. There are one or two other browsers that work with MetaMask, but right now I will show you the directions for Chrome. So in Chrome, I will open up a new tab and find the web store. Click on here. See if I remember where that is. More web store. Let's see, it's been a while that I've done this, so I want to go to web store. Web store. The name may have changed. I don't want to spend too much time on this. So Chrome web store, there we go. All right. Okay, and so I'm at the web store, and from the web store, I'm going to search for the words MetaMask. Okay, and I'm going to hit enter. All right, and we should see it be one of the first results here, and you can recognize it by the little fox icon that they like to use. And I will click Add to Chrome, and then, all right, add extension on the window that pops up. The extension itself is very small, so it should install very quickly. Okay, you will now see a new icon to the right of your URL bar inside of your browser. If you click it, it will open up the MetaMask UI. And once you'll be prompted with privacy notices. You can just click on accept in terms of use and all that, and you can just click on accept. Well, I guess for this one you have to scroll all the way down so that it gives the semblance that you've read it. Hit accept. Great. And now I love this little feature here where the fox is actually following cursor wherever you go. So once you get through those, you'll be prompted for a new password. And this account will allow us to send and receive money, and also in the future would allow us to send smart contracts that we create. Great. So by entering a password, you're creating a new Ethereum account. And this account will allow us to send and receive money, and also in the future to allow us to send smart contracts that we create. Now we are going to be creating several accounts throughout these videos. So this is just going to be the first of many accounts that we create. So I'm going to go ahead and enter a password. And the way I'm going to do that is I have a password in mind that should be off screen. You should not be able to see the password that I have in mind right now. And now I should be able to go in here. All right, there it is. I just love playing with this. This follows me everywhere. Should be able to paste there. Confirm password there. Let me go back to where I was. Looks like I'm not have to do this over. Try this again. All right, here, click create. So I've entered a password and I've clicked create, and you're going to get a prompt saying a vault was created. And then we get what is called a mnemonic. These are 12 words that create a mnemonic. I'm going to talk about exactly what this mnemonic is for later on. If you want, you can copy your mnemonic somewhere else and save it. I'll say, I'll go ahead and do it. I'll copy it somewhere else and save it. Let's see. Go back here. So I'll say I've copied it somewhere. Great. Okay, so now where was I? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I enter the password, got the mnemonic. So now I'm going to talk about exactly what this mnemonic is for later on. So if you want, you can copy your mnemonic somewhere else and save. Good. So I'll be creating other accounts throughout these videos, so you don't have to save it if you don't want to. After that, we come to the main screen of MetaMask, and at the top there's a drop-down that says Main Network, and that's what I want to talk about. So the main network is the public production network, and this is where coins are actually worth something, and it's where we deploy real applications that we want to be used by our users. If we click on it, we'll see a drop-down, this drop-down that I'm showing you, that also shows us several available networks. And the three networks underneath main is the R.I.S.E, Kovan, and R.I.S.E, which are all test networks. These networks are used to test code and to get free ether to test our contracts with. We will eventually be doing a lot of work with the R.I.S.E network to test code with. So this is going to be where we will deploy a lot of test contracts that we write and other purposes. I'm going to do very little with the main Ethereum network, just because the vast majority of stuff that happens on the main Ethereum network costs actual money. Since I'm working on the development process, we don't want to spend actual money. We want to work with fake money, so that's why we're going to be using R.I.S.E. Below that, you will also find localhost 8545. This is an option to connect to your local machine, your desktop or laptop, for when we are hosting a local Ethereum node. Many times development is done on local networks. So we will be using localhost 8545, but like I said, we will be using R.I.S.E rather than using your own local node. There are some very good reasons for that, which will become apparent later on down the road. The last option is custom RPC. This allows us to connect to a remote network. We will not be using that too much in this course. So I will select R.I.S.E because that is what we will be dealing with quite a bit throughout this course. So in a subsequent video, we will talk about some other information that is available on MetaMask, and then use MetaMask to send and receive some tokens. So a quick break, and I will see you soon.